ringside Chris Singleton. And Chris, there is some weather in the area with light rain expected throughout. But it sounds like we're going to get this one started on time. There is a possibility we'll see a delay at some point.
It stinks having a delay, especially if it's right in the middle of that starter's outing, because you may not get him back. But one thing position players especially will do, when it gets wet, you don't want to lose your footing and suffer some type of injury. So you switch to those metal spikes. Make sure you've got good firm footing underneath you.
It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Almost ready to get underway, and on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now batting, Mike Trout hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the opening day lineup for the Angels. Chris, they're looking to reverse course this year after some disappointing seasons.
No doubt, Boog. They haven't had a winning season since 2015. Even with some otherworldly talent on the roster over the years. The AL West has some strong teams. We'll see if the Angels can move in the right direction in 2025.
Kevin Newman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here goes the runner. That one fouled off. Ball. Man at first, one away. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field, and he handles it himself for the out. Taylor Ward digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. In the dirt. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one finds its way through. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And getting the start, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani.
20.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second.
And
Right
here's the
fielder,
opening day lineup for the
Mookie
reigning
Betts.
World Series champion Dodgers. What a run of success it's been in L.A., Chris.
Yeah, 12 straight years in the postseason, Boog, for a franchise that had previously never been in the postseason, even 3 years in a row. And they've won the NL West 11 of those 12 years. At this point, the expectation for the Dodgers is the same every year, a World Series title.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
And here's Freddie
number 5.
Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout on his horse. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
1-1 now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Batting seven, first
Ryan
baseman,
Noda
Ryan
getting ready to
Noda.
hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Headed towards the corner. Betts running hard to get it. Grabs it on the run. Runner tagging for first. The throw to second is offline.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chucky Robinson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Noda on at second with 2 down. There's the swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Max Muncy.
Double play ball to second, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground, and foul ball.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Throws to first in time, and they get Edman for the out. And that is the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the 3rd inning. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Yamamoto back to work. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1.
Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Edman in position. He makes the grab. 2 down. The batter now, Kevin Newman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ohtani, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count's full. Rojas at first, 1 gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On a line, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Betts has to step out of the way for ball 1. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And that one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Swing and a little roller right side. And that's just foul. 0-2 now. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Back for more of the Freeway Series. On to the 4th, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting,
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Noda.
And next for the Angels, Ryan Noda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Hernandez over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here in L.A., John Chappie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Grounded out his first time. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Will Smith to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one wrapped foul. That's to third. Into the outfield, base hit. Boots it around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
And here comes Tommy Edman on the ground right side to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Back for more of the Freeway Series. And stepping in is the speedy Kyren Paris. Just missed. Paris, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. And another ball. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And now it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Chucky Robinson, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Right through there for a strike.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Angels trailing by a run here on opening day. That to right. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Travis d'Arnaud, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right
0-1's
there.
the
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Grounds 1 to short. Rojas on to first. Third out. And the Angels are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kike Hernandez. That catches the corner. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Ground ball, left side. Zips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
In the air, center field. Trout sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Mookie now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. Back for more.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss and a slider. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Kevin Newman, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Inside, just missed. That one ripped. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Kikuchi back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for three. Two down, bases empty. And now it's Max Muncy. Fouled off left side. Two outs, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers go down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Rojas with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And downstairs. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out. Angels go quietly there. Set for the last. Last half of the seventh, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada up and throwing. Burke also throwing. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, and Joyce.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Edman in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, nobody out.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Now one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now, Miguel Rojas fired to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soler makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Zach Neto.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Kirby Yates.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Robinson up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Darno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 1.
Pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Quijada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ohtani now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Way out front for strike 2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Trout sizes this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Pitch
Ball
misses,
one, no strike.
and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Reed Detmers getting ready to go. Just
outside.
missed.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will. A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. And here is Mike Trout. Yates back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Big as a hitter. That's one of those pitches that makes you say, what was that? Dirty downward action at the very last second, and you just have no chance. Only way to combat that is to maybe see it up in the zone before committing. But again, it's definitely way easier up here than it is down there.
And it's even up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. This one in the air. Hernandez. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball one low. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yates is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long